Explain this Rodgers hero worship. How are all these people mentally blocking out how bad he has been in the playoffs, similar to Peyton Manning? Seems to be nobody can beat Rodgers except Rodgers. There is something about Rodgers where I don't trust him in the playoffs.
Well, he is just like what we were saying with the Rams, with Dallas. Punch him in the mouth a little bit, and he's just going to be like, I don't care, man. I'm going home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's already going to love me. I don't really care. I'm done.
That's his attitude. It's like, you know what? It's not my fault. No one's going to blame me. So I'm taking my ball and going home. Deuces. Yeah, I don't like that about him. Because, look, everyone agrees he's better than Brett Favre, right? But Favre wasn't like that. There was a tough guy thing about Favre that was endearing, easy to root for, even though I hated him. But, I mean, everyone loved Brett Favre back in the day because of that, right?
Yeah. So, like, I think that team takes that identity. That team takes that identity a little bit, too, with him. Like, almost like, oh, man, they're hitting us. What are we supposed to do? Well, I don't want to play anymore. I'm going home, dude. I don't care. Well, I'm Rodgers also. I'm going to get the MVP. I don't care. Like, you know, like, and who knows if I'm even going to be back here next year. I don't care. Like, Rodgers has that attitude.
That's the attitude. Do you see Wilson Jr. getting any reps? Yes, he'll get reps. What about carries?
He's not touching the ball. I mean, they use him in that tight end position where he's just coming. They like his physicality so he can go and block. But, I mean, this is the Mitchell and Debo show.
Grant, my mom went to high school with Wee Man from Jackass.
Wow.
I'm kind of glad he's not my dad, even though I'd be.
Yo, he's a little bit of a jerk, man. All right, so in my town in Hoboken, right, like I'm walking around and it's clear that he's like, I'm like, oh shit, like it's clearly Wee Man. And I'm like, hey, bro, I'm like, yo, what's up with the picture? He's like, yeah, really? I'm like, bro, how dare you, man? Yeah, like I'm like, how dare you, bro? Like you should be happy that anybody even noticed you. And like whatever, he took the picture, but he wasn't nice about it, bro. I'm surprised. You would think a guy who spends his time being shot out of cannons and like shaving his pubes and like drinking beer all day would be really happy all the time. But I guess it doesn't work that way.
You feel about him the way I feel about James Franco. Grant and Jason, did you hear Debo in the presser today as he was leaving say he don't like interviewing with Jennifer? That she just I didn't hear that at all. Really? Oh, that's not nice.
I did.
I didn't hear that. Huh.
Yep.
Expected number. It's not nice. Expected number of Rodgers sacks.
4.
I was gonna say
14. And for the context of what he said was he said it under his breath. He didn't know that the mic was still going, and he was just like, man, he was like something like it's inaudible, and then he says, man, Jennifer asked some questions that irks me.
What did she ask?
I don't know, but I heard, and the audio's out there. It's out there for anybody to find on Twitter.
That's weird.
At least hold on. At least there's other beat reporters that get players mad. It's not just you.
I know, but it's like I understand when they get pissed at me because like I bring it on myself. Like,
of course.
What the hell did Jennifer say? I mean, what did she say?
She never really strikes me as anybody who's like asked a question that's out of pocket or anything like that. Like Eric Branch at times he just has trouble getting the question out. Like, you know, like I've never really heard any like and look, all right, this is probably already gonna get me banned from even like doing this or whatever, but they just give them a lot of softball questions anyway. Like nobody ever asks.
Man. You should be happy you're not in Philly.
Nobody asks the tough questions. This isn't New York media, like at all. So, yeah.
I dabble in it once in a while. People look at me like, we don't do that here, sir.
How dare you? Not right now, Grant.
Do you think Amico spoke was solid this week?
I don't know. I hope so. That'd be cool.
I would think so. I would absolutely think so. Solid ain't doing nothing, and he's a generous guy.
Solid's getting ready to go to Mobile.
True. If the Niners lose both Rand Carthen and Adam Peters, who would you like to see them replaced by? Hyde, Grant, and Jason. That's a Jason question.
That's hard. That one's I don't even really have one, but I mean, it does seem like
I would imagine there would be people in the organization that they would probably promote.
Probably, but I think the Giants are about to like finish the Adam Peters thing. Like I think that's done. He already finished his second interview, and it's been coming out little by little that his wife would only want to go to New York or stay in San Francisco. So I think this is it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wish I had a better answer for you, Rob. I really just haven't thought about like who could be the potential replacement.
Who do you think he'll bring with him as his coach?
Oh man, I don't know if it's gonna be Mike McDaniel. They'll probably pair him with Flores from Brooklyn.
All right, that's cool. I like that. Niners are 7-0 and Jimmy has no turnovers. Yeah, there you go.
Most teams really win games when their quarterbacks don't turn the ball over. By the way, though.
Yep. Kittle, the Canadian, is key to cold weather snow.
That's it. He played at Iowa, dude.
It's true. My bad, boys. Thought you said Rodgers. Here's $5. Feel like Grant doing the Happy Gilmore apology to Kyle for saying he should be fired and traded. Okay, I will do the Happy Gilmore apology, but he has to win the Super Bowl first, all right? He got real close 2 years ago, and I almost gave him the apology, but I was happy that I held back because It allowed me to be snarky for the last 24 months, and I've enjoyed it. I'm just saying. All right. I believe the Niners will beat Green Bay. Secondary has done better since week 3. 30-20 Niners win.
Talk to him.
Kittle the Canadian is key to the snow. He said this is his dream game. Bet the over. And you expect him to be featured and rise to the occasion.
I think he's going to have a big game this week. Whatever his prop is, I'm smashing the over on receiving.
How do you think the Packers will handle the evolution of Debo and how he's now used in the offense? Do they have linebackers and guys who can run with him and tackle him? Like Michael Parsons.
Right. They got pass rushers. Like Devontae Campbell is pretty good, but that's the thing is there's no way to stop this man. Like there is no full.
He's all right.
Yeah, like there's no way to stop this man. Like there's nothing you can do. Like you just have to hope that he's not popping those off for touchdowns. Like there's really nothing you can do. That's how special he is this year.